Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I hope all of you have a great day. Thank you very much for the chance that given to me. My name is Shula Hairunisa from Integrated Sunset School. Would like to tell you a story entitled The Fox and the Crow. Have you ever heard this story before? Okay, I will tell you the story. Listen carefully. Once upon a time, there was a forest where only animals lived and no humans ever entered. Although they were all different from each other, all animals lived in peace. They all had different characteristics. For example, the lion was the brave, the fox was the cheeky one, and the only one that no animals in the forest got along with was the arrogant crow. The crow did not like to share her food. Sometimes she even stole food from the other animals and flew away. One day, the crow went into the city to look for food. A crow was flying around and saw a piece of cheese on a windowsill. Ah, cheese! Yummy! Even if my friend and me, I'm not sharing. The crow quickly took the cheese in her beak and flew high in the sky and returned to the forest. The crow rested on a branch. Early one morning, a fox is walking through the woods. He is hungry and he is looking for something to eat. He sees a crow sitting on the highest branch of a tree. The crow has a piece of cheese in her beak. The fox decided to make a move to take the cheese out of the crow's mouth. I love cheese, thinks the fox. I think I found my breakfast, but how can I get the cheese? He thinks and he thinks. Then he has a clever idea. I will make her talk. He sits at the bottom of the tree and looks up at the crow. Good morning, Miss Crow, he says. It is a lovely day, isn't it? The crow looks down at the fox. She says nothing. I said good morning, says the fox. Did you hear me? Maybe you can't hear me up there. The crow is suspicious. She holds the cheese tightly in her beak and says nothing. It's not so easy, thinks the fox. But he doesn't give up. He smiles at the crow. You know, you really are the most beautiful birds. Your feathers are so shiny, your eyes are so intelligent, your beak is so pointy, everything about you is perfect. Still, the crow says nothing. So, the fox says, Tell me, Miss Crow, is your voice also magnificent? I heard that you have the most wonderful voice. Please sing for me, just one song. Then I can tell everyone that you really are the most incredible birds. The queen of all birds, in fact. This makes the crow feel good. She wants everyone to know she has a wonderful voice. She wants everyone to know that she is the queen of all birds. She smiles, a little smile. Then she smiles, a big smile. Then she opens her mouth to sing her best song for the fox. And plop! The cheese flows out of her mouth and falls straight into the mouth of the fox. He swallowed it in one gulp. Thank you for delicious breakfast, Miss Crow. Love the fox as he was away. Have a lovely day, the fox says to Miss Crow. Moral of the story, beware of flatterers. They often want something from you. We have to be careful with people who praise, because not all praise is sincere. That is the story of the fox and the crow. Thank you for listening to my story and I hope you enjoy it. Good morning, friends. Bye-bye.